30 seconds.
Camera 1, recording. Camera 2 and lapel, recording. We need a sound sync clap in like 5 seconds. Alright. Get situated here. Sound sync clap. 3, 2, 1. Room tone captured, and then we just start anytime.
Okay.
I think. And if you're talking, direct yourself here. If you want to sound clearer.
Should we do a screen capture for this, or are we just gonna
A thumbnail?
Yeah, thumbnail.
I thought the video game museum thing was going to be
Oh
the
yeah,
thumbnail.
okay.
Yeah. Video game museum thing is the thumbnail.
That's the only show joke.
Let's
The,
do it.
the only show that will, the only show that rented a whole studio space
The
in
only show
Texas.
that would walk 1,000
miles and I would walk 1,000 more.
And that's it.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
No, I
a
like
good.
that actually, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
2,
1.
Welcome to
Dapper.
Still fuck up the intro when we're in real life. Hello,
And
everybody.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Dippy,
I'm Dadley.
And I'm Donna.
and we're the Dapper D's, the only show that would walk 1,000 miles, and I would walk 1,000 more.
That's all we have.
We're in Texas.
Yes.
Both of you guys are fucking
We're here. We did this.
We're actually here together for a Dapper D's episode. Oh, and it's going to be a short one because we had a long week and a long
Fucking
weekend.
exhausted.
We are actually so exhausted. This is brought to you by W.GG.
Oh, I didn't even think about the
We're so exhausted, we could use a shot of W.GG, which we could be able to order on W.GG.com. If you, or actually it's not even
It's
.com.
W.GG. It's literally the
Yeah.
yeah.
Which they have a
Look at the
perfect amount-
link.
Yeah.
It's in my hands. It's actually in my
Have
hands.
fun.
You guys
editing.
don't-
Oh, I know. I'm the editor of this. I'm gonna hate myself.
No, W.GG. It's an energy supplement. It's a powder that you just throw in water. It is gamer fuel. It is absolutely incredible. You can get 15% off using code ANIpod. That is ANIpod. I don't know which camera to point at. That one. That's me.
Either way.
No, that's my own camera. That's
Oh,
me.
there you go. Yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying
your
that I'm going to look at
ANIpod,
both of you most of the time and
ANIpod.
then look at the different cameras every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm mostly gonna be looking at like you
Yeah.
guys.
Well, yeah, we're gonna be talking. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
This is
Usually we're talking into a camera.
Yeah, no,
Now
it's-
we actually get to talk to each other.
Yeah.
exactly.
Which
So
I need to start this immediately by saying, and I said this to Dippy,
Yeah.
that like the car ride home from meeting you for the first time, Dono.
yes,
The camera doesn't do your eyes justice.
Me?
Your eyes are so fucking
they
little.
really
Oh my
are.
god.
They are marble-like.
Yeah.
The color
I
just
couldn't believe
pops.
it.
And so about my eyes, something that my wife noticed is that she got both of our kids, like, she kind of went through, like, this whole camera thing, and
Yeah.
got them both, like, okay, whose eyes look exactly like theirs? My son's looks as close to mine because he's blue.
Sure.
And then our daughter is a perfect 1-to-1, like 50-50 between us, because she has the inner part of my wife's eye,
Yeah.
and then the outer part is my eye.
Oh
That's
my
really
God.
cool.
Yeah, and she's like did pictures of both of us and like literally put it not over top of each other.
Yeah.
And you can see it. I'll have her like send pictures to me. I'm sure I have it in my text.
Proof
Yeah.
of greatness.
Yes, it was so cool to be able to see that.
As you can tell, I have fully prepared myself for this
That
episode.
show's not even for sale anymore.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
even for sale. It's the old logo,
It's the
and
old logo.
a reference to the first episode.
The first episode, not to mention like so fucking copyrightable.
Like unbelievably, like just blur this shit. No, I'm editing. I can't tell myself to do things. I can tell myself.
You can't. No, you
Yeah,
are allowed to.
It doesn't mean that you have to do that.
Exactly.
You can literally put "fuck you" in this.
Yeah,
I
fuck
can just
my
say
self.
what?
on this one.
So this is just gonna be a Dapper discussion, like the podcast, but for real, but for realsies. And we're just talking about our week.
All the rest are fake.
All the rest are all the rest are just have been AI this whole time. Like, this is the only proof you will have that the three of us actually exist all in the same timeline.
Yeah.
Like, Dadley ported in from the future and Dono ported in from the past. You can tell by his garb. Like, it's crazy. So
Alright, so we gotta explain why we're in person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Who's gonna do that?
Sure, I've been gone off the channel.
You've been gone. This is like literally.
Yeah.
So-
Dono, welcome back, by
Thank
the way.
you.
This is your
It's-
first Dapper D's in a while.
Yes, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm like happy to be here. It's glad to be a guest. Anyway, we're in Texas because our good friend, Stealthy, aka Taylor, is getting married, or just got married.
Congratulations.
It
Yes.
just happened.
So-
Congratulations to them.
For ANIpod folks that are bad at names, Mavrin in the Inquisition, Avery in Crossroads,
and
Dark Energy.
Dark Energy. Not Flora, that's Emily, who is on their way.
Yes.
Apparently.
We
Who
might
the fuck
have
is
one
them in a
recorded
Dark
visit.
Energy?
Astra.
Astra!
That's
Dark
yeah,
Energy.
Astra.
Yes, the punky rogue.
Yeah,
Dippy.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So how have the things been?
It's-
I have been forcing myself not to participate in things just because I've been dealing with all my own shit.
Oh, on the
So, like,
channel?
Yeah,
It's
just
been okay.
It's been fine.
It's
Nothing
been fine.
nothing is the matter.
Nothing is the matter.
I'm gonna come back and everything's on fire.
I will say the two things that you have missed. For one is Dark Energy. Unfortunately, we missed you in
Yeah.
Dark Energy, and you haven't been checking the company email. We have gotten so many. I'm not exaggerating at this point. Probably like a dozen emails for us to promote AI sexting apps.
Oh god!
Oh no! I forgot about
Which I'm not against. Give me the fucking money first, and then we'll talk.
The Dapper D's sell out.
Oh, I'll take it. I
Sell
don't
out
fucking.
for
Every
sex.
5 minutes, there's a commercial of us saying, "And did you know?"
You ever
Oh, I
want
thought
to
you said
chat with
cop.
Amy Rose?
I thought he said cop. Oh
Dude,
no!
they're gonna swing that door open and we're gonna have to redo everything.
Oh jeez.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Just have 'em
You
go.
have your phone
Okay.
still.
I did charge him.
Oh, we can make sure.
I
Yeah.
can see the driveway from here.
Yeah.
and
So
we probably hear
we'll
the
try
sound.
to
Well, actually, no,
because
we're
I don't
driving an
have
electric vehicle.
because I don't have my
Yeah, we won't
phone
even hear it.
because I don't have my phone for a timer and Donna doesn't have his phone for a timer. Yeah. Like
It's fine.
it's fine.
It's
We'll
fine.
just keep going until we feel like we've
I'm
got
gonna fall asleep in 10 minutes.
Oh, I
Okay,
love you.
alright,
Alright,
we
yeah.
will not recount the entire trip. That will be like an episode later on because
We'll
we
do
can
that,
spend the whole time.
like, next
but
month or
like
whatever,
for
but-
context, I flew in from Connecticut to Nashville,
Uh-huh.
and then me and him drove 12
12
hours here.
12 continuous hours.
Then proceeded to be non-stop the entire time we've been here. Museums and coffee shops and trains and wedding, the Ren Fair all fucking day. Like we have been non-stop since we got to Texas.
Bits.
Bits.
It's
Too many
been-
bits.
It's been jokes. We've been on
Yeah.
for so long. And it's like, normally we're just
Yeah,
on.
you even got a tattoo.
I did get a tattoo.
Yes,
We'll
so-
throw a picture in post.
Yeah, we got-
We'll
yeah.
throw a picture in post.
You got a picture of this is the most complicated episode we've ever done.
It is.
Go ahead. Yeah, just a quick mention of the tattoo.
Courtney, Donno's lovely wife. I'm pointing this direction because she's actually hanging out in the house as well right now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Background music. Dun, dun, dun.
Courtney, Donno's absolutely wonderful wife, tattooed my leg with a little boat with a Z in it for Zog, Inquisition. Stealthy got a boat with a tail in it for Mavrin. You're gonna get a boat with
SD and then like some stars on it.
SD with some
I gotta figure
stars.
out where I want it.
Yeah, oh my.
Sundial.
This is alright.
Yeah.
We're all met in person now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What has surprised you about being in person? Because
Just the amount of charisma that is oozing off of you constantly.
dude, we left the Ren Fair and Dippy was like, "You're flirting with that person a lot." I'm
Yeah.
like, I thought I was just nice.
Listen, the
So-
amount of women that I've seen flirting with you
Yes.
that are unbelievably comfortable around you is just like, how, like, I get it. Like, I get it. You're just down for anything. You're just like, oh, okay, this guy's just a chill guy.
I mean, he's
Oh,
just a
okay.
Casanova, is what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Bradley is a bar. 100% in real life. He is like,
We have learned this.
yes.
As is evident in photos of ourselves at the Ren Fair,
Yes.
Bradley is the bard.
Bradley
is the bard. What did you drop?
My water.
Oh my god. Anyway, Dadley is the bard. We know this. Like, we have known this for a while. We just confirmed it today.
He's also an extremely, he's a gentleman.
Oh no, where are you going?
Well,
Dadley, no. There's no basement in this house.
We're in Texas. They don't have basements.
There's no basements.
And we learned why.
All right, so the two things I'm surprised by.
Scoot yourself in.
Oh, okay, scoot in?
Yeah, scoot yourself in a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Dunn was the most indecisive person I've ever fucking met. Oh my god.
And you're just finding this out?
I'm just now learning this, yes. On stream, when we're on camera, you're so, yeah, we'll do it that way. This is what's happening. Like, I'm the DM, shut the fuck up. But
It's
now
because
that
I've decided by then.
Yes.
Okay? You understand
No,
why
I
I'm
get it
so
now. You spend so much time prepping our campaigns.
That the moment that anybody's just kind of like, let's do something else, like, no, fucker!
I wanted to talk about the aliens again.
Fight! Kiss.
And I'm gonna be totally honest, nothing has surprised me about Dippy.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah. Oh, we saw a baseball game, and Dippy learned how much I love talking shit at sports games.
A new saying for the playbook. This person's true colors were revealed that night, and I was there when the brushstrokes were laid. It's truly the thing that surprised me about Dadley in person is literally just like the wavelength, like of two people sitting in a car for 12 hours. It's
And,
like sometimes you are in a car for 10, 12 hours, 14 hours with a person, and you don't talk the whole time. You are just on a trip together, and the fact that we
Did not shut the fuck up.
Did not shut the fuck up. Like, the fact that we just click together as just random people.
What would happen is, like, with the conversation would hit a lull.
Yes.
And then all that would happen is one of us would read a street sign out loud. The other one would say it in a funny voice. And then it would be 45 minutes of a bit about this one fucking street sign.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, Texas, Fuzzies, terrible fucking name for conference.
Call out post today.
Snuffers? I don't even know what kind of food you fucking sell. Stop killing people. That's not okay.
There goes our Snuffers money. Oh, geez.
Back to the AI sex thing. You ever want to fuck Amy Rose?
Good lord. Well, Donna, where are you going?
I'm going.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here. Okay, so
You guys can actually now see how big my fucking legs are.
oh yeah,
You do have
exactly.
street
Yeah.
cred. That is something else that is fair.
Okay, yeah.
Dono-
Surprising thing about Dono.
Yes.
I think we share this.
He's fucking huge.
He is. He's literally so much bigger than I think that he is. Like, and it's like the camera, your camera, no lie, makes you look 4 feet tall. Like,
It does.
it really
It does.
does.
The
Like,
angle of
I
it
don't
makes
know
you look
why.
short. No, but like, also, Dono, you'll send pictures of you in the mirror, which
Yeah.
sounds douchey. I appreciate it though.
Yeah, no,
fuck yeah,
it's
buddy.
good.
I love
It's
the
good.
progress.
It's
And you
really,
look
really
great,
cool.
But you're also like using the lighting to your advantage, and you're flexing.
Yeah.
When I saw you and you're not flexing shirtless in a mirror, I'm like, fuck, he's still huge.
Yeah.
What?
He really has been working at it, and it's so good.
Yes, it feels good too.
Yeah.
I fucking decided like, hey, where am I at fitness wise? Looked it up. Both within all three of my major lists of
Whoa,
powerlifting.
what
I'm
are you
in
doing?
I am
You
in
can't-
to give you an example of just like how strong and how much I've been working at this. In all of my lifts, both bench, squat, and deadlift, I'm in the lower than 1 percentile in humans.
Ooh, shit. Wow.
So I'm
Deadly cannot hide his playing Bellatrix on stream anymore.
I can't.
Because he
Yeah,
had
we're
to bring
supposed to
his
show
Switch
that.
with him. Yeah, because he had to bring his Switch with him. Surprisingly enough, didn't play it once in the car. Every free moment at the house, he has been playing it. Like, even when we're doing other things.
We're watching a movie. And I'm
By the
slowly
way,
just pulling out.
before I forget, this
Alright.
Airbnb. What?
Before I forget.
Before I forget.
Alright, this Airbnb.
This is an Airbnb in Waxahachie, Texas. Lovely little town.
Beautiful town.
Beautiful town. Beautiful town. Small town. Quiet town. Really nice. You know, and it just the what?
Oh my god! I've been violated. We're in person
It's a
now.
good thing that we don't have an HR.
Good. Oh shit! That makes the first thought I had after you said that. I'm the HR. I need to make a complaint to myself. No. The Waxahachie.
Amazing.
Little town.
I got it. Oh, you got it. Lock the door.
Be very careful. There's
What are
a
you doing?
camera angle. Yeah, hello.
Would you like to say hi to the camera? We're recording.
We
are recording a
So,
Dapper
ladies
D's
and
as
Don't
of
push the
right
door
now.
open too much. The camera's right here.
Careful. Yep.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on the Dapper D's, Fantasy Lover, aka Emily.
It took us going 1,000 miles just to be able to get her on.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you want to come say hi?
Yeah,
for a
come
second?
take a seat. Come take a
It's
seat.
nice and AC.
Absolutely.
Here,
Yeah.
we actually, this
Absolutely.
fits right into the topic we were just saying.
Yes.
Meeting in person for the first time. Is there anything that surprises you about meeting us?
He's tall.
Yeah.
Tall.
Yeah. I like it. My camera does not do my tallness justice.
No.
Yeah.
I am like
I had-
6'5" in person, and like the fact that I am I'm still the tallest, but Donna was close.
Yeah.
Is what surprised me.
You know what's funny is that I've lost 2 inches in height because
Yeah.
of the lifting.
Yes.
I found that out recently, right before this trip, because I went to my doctor's and the nurse was just like, "I don't think you're actually 6'2", like it says on your paper." I'm like, "Okay, cool." It's like, "Yeah, my husband's 6'2", and I have to look up higher than him than what I am to you. So can I measure you? I'm like, "Sure."
Oh.
I'm 6 foot now, so I've dropped 2 inches.
Oh.
Unbelievable. I mean, you compress your spine. Like
Yes,
this.
Yeah.
I
That's
have
where
to do decompression.
you get chiropractic, you get that inch right back. it
It's
hurts.
okay.
It hurts, but you get it
It's
right
okay, the
back.
answer's when someone
So,
asks.
welcome. We're happy to have you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's just a fun time it's just a Dapper discussion. We're just kind of talking about, the trip,
and
you know,
meeting
just
and-
fun things, fun stories about the trip.
Is John in the car?
He
or-
is.
Oh, okay, so we won't keep you too long.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, one highlight,
What has been a highlight for you this trip?
yeah, for you.
I had to do some talking.
Probably the jousting. The jousting was
jousting?
pretty
The
fun.
jousting was a lot of fucking fun.
Oh yeah, and I still want to know who died.
I want to know who won. Like,
Right? Oh man.
Oh, joust to the death. We were sitting in a section with, so we went to Scarborough Ren Fair.
yes, which is where they got married.
Yeah, which is where the wedding was, which is why we're in Waxahachie. Woo! Wrapped it all up. So at the Ren Fair, we sat in a section where we were cheering for the Red and Black Knight,
Yes.
Sir Mitri. I thought
Yes.
it was the Mitri, but it
I
was
think
Sir
it's Sir
Mitri.
Mitri. Yeah, Sir Mitri.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
and
no, very
Absolute
murderous
murderer.
man.
very murderous. No, but like in real life, when I went to meet him, he was a great
Oh,
guy.
so
too.
nice,
Like, so
yes.
nice to the kids and everything. I got a signed pennant for Sir Mitri too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
It was
fun.
very fun. But
Sell
yeah,
that on eBay.
the jousting that was really. I bought it for
I got a
8.
sword.
I can sell it.
You did get a sword.
I got
Yeah, there's a sword. Ladies and gentlemen, Jono's sword. His second guest for the night. No.
I'm not putting them on, but I got horns on the right.
Yeah, it was a really cool. So
Did we have the horns in post the whole time?
respectfully, no.
Oh.
But
There's
no,
say,
like
"Fuck you, daddy."
more than likely. In any case, just a general highlight of the trip was the jousting was very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, did you have anything else like about the trip down? With we got to meet your boyfriend for the first
Yep.
time. So
Yeah.
Massive nerd, might I say.
Oh yeah, huge
Oh.
fucking nerd.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
time.
He's
Tell
got
him
this
about the-
in-depth D&D character that he went on about. Loved it. It was like, I couldn't think
Well, I
of
was not
something
there
like
for that. That
You
sounds-
didn't?
No,
he
I don't
has
think
this
I was
whole
there.
like thing that's like
Yeah.
guy that's monk that's slowly becoming like more and more of like a rabbit animal because he's
Oh, yeah.
like panda or raccoon.
He's a raccoon.
Yeah, And he's just like, I'm thinking of going Blood Hunter or Barbarian Way of the Beast. I'm just like, oh, that's so cool.
Oh, he's doing some really cool things. Him and his DM are making a really cool magic item
Mm-hmm.
that is supposed to make him go evil.
Beast
Oh,
Like evil.
Love it.
A corruption item.
there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll just have to be a thing.
Yeah.
Take it. You got to remove the pin.
I gotta remove.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go.
Alright.
So,
Okay. Well, John is waiting, so we won't
Yes.
hold you up.
yeah, we won't hold you
And
up.
But-
we are dying because the heat got worse.
Oh yes.
Oh,
So
Alright.
Texas, the only place where the heat gets worse.
Awesome.
So,
I was
okay.
Yeah,
gonna say this is
absolutely.
the last
Emily-
we're gonna see you. So
yeah, be very
Yes.
careful about our wires.
Yes.
We do have an actual lapel microphone for this episode.
Oh, goodness, it's so good to see you.
It's great to see
I
you.
am.
Absolutely.
Oh my god! I really hope
Oh,
we
yeah.
get to do this again.
This
Oh, yes.
episode is brought to you by our shorts.
I'm
so good to
pretty
see you
sure
again,
these are
Emily.
women's.
Yes,
like,
I'm gonna go
age,
this way.
But yeah.
There you go. Careful. All right. Ooh, people are just coming and going.
Yeah.
Oh my god, your body glitter. Oh my gosh, you guys started to tickle. Yep, just from behind.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
All right. Get yourself out of
He
here.
just texted me. Everything okay?
No, I'm being assaulted.
Well, there we
But
go.
you're a flower.
Yeah, that's where the mic is.
Give this to John for
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Wow, love that. That'll
Yeah.
make a great bit.
It's
not a bit,
It just
happened.
What?
Did you get yourself a coffee?
I have no idea what that. Me and Dippy saw these and we're like, "What is that?" And we bought it.
It's a
It
a
looks like
Texas
the things that you
thing.
get from like the Chinese buffet, like the little.
Yeah.
coffee
Oh
cake.
my
That's exactly what
God.
it tastes like. Actually, yeah.
Really?
Actually, really, really cool.
Maybe later. I don't know.
Yeah,
Listen,
maybe after
this
the
entire trip, I've been eating more than I usually do
Oh, fair.
on a daily basis because I'm like, I have to eat when I can.
I feel like I've been eating less.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I haven't eaten as much as I normally would, which is good. Like, don't get me wrong.
Granted,
I feel
I've
like
been
I'm
eating-
eating less meals but bigger meals.
Right, right.
Yeah, and I've been eating to like carbo load because I've been on a low carb diet for a little bit, so my
Okay.
muscles are finally recovering. Basically, before this trip, I worked out so goddamn much because I was just like, I'm gonna be gone and I'm not gonna be able to work out consistently, and I
Yeah.
need to be able to actually earn this rest. So literally, this is like a big resting period for me,
Oh.
which like is part of like I'm planning on doing a show here in a little bit. I haven't really talked to you guys about it.
No, you haven't.
I am planning on with the channel because one of the things within like little backstory of what's been happening behind the scenes. I
Yeah,
recently
please,
got
let's.
diagnosed with like shitty bad anxiety. I am on medication for that now. I'm doing a lot better.
Is that the
So-
scientific term? Shitty bad.
Shitty bad
Shitty bad
anxiety.
anxiety. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a scientific
It's the
term.
SBA.
Literally, like I learned that after having an anxiety attack, you get this thing called a panic attack hangover,
Yes.
and you are
Yeah.
just dead tired.
Oh my god,
and
it sucks.
so fucking much, and I got
God.
those
Yeah.
so often now for a little bit that I was just kind of like, this is so shitty.
Yeah.
My doctor got me on some medication for it. It's fantastic. I suggest, like, if you're having this kind of problem, go talk to a doctor if
Yeah.
you can. Please reach out to friends and family to get help.
Yeah.
But like one of the things that I plan on doing, because I have to have rest days for working out, is that on my rest days I will in the morning play some video games on stream.
Yeah. Is
So-
that gonna be on ANIpod or are you doing your own channel?
I
now?
think I'll do it on ANIpod just because ANIpod is kind of like my only channel that I really run. I
Yeah.
don't really
Yeah.
have like a thing, but I'd like to have like if you guys want to, like if you guys are able to come hang out or something like
Yeah,
that.
and
in the
ANIpod
morning.
doesn't
So
just.
stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll have to. I still have to fit like make things in the
Yeah.
setup
Yeah.
and everything, but that's kind of like.
I mean, if you want, I can do overlays for you and whatnot. Just text me what you
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
all right, I gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
Oh no! He needs to make decisions.
Oh no.
Listen, okay, you have to talk to Loach about, well, not Loach, Aludra about
Allude.
the massive files that I've given you, the examples, and like,
Yeah.
when I get art made
Yeah.
for myself, the amount of shit that I give to
Yeah.
Aludra is so much. Like, I am throwing, like, the layouts that we have for Crossroads took me so long to plan with her, merely because I was just like, what if we put this and this and this and what about this whole thing? Yeah, and she's just like, usually people just give me a little idea and then I have to fuck around with it.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I love this because now you're doing all the work.
Yeah. Yeah, she's doing the art stuff. You're doing all the thinking.
Yeah, and so she's just like, you're lovely to work with. So we do need to get an emoji artist at some point.
We do need to get an emoji
an
artist.
emote
We
artist
gotta-
for sure.
Yes, that is something we have money for it, but yeah, which is fun. We've actually been doing pretty good on the channel lately. What?
What?
I mean, looked at me and said, drink that water, so I almost spit it on.
Which is a bit that can work.
Yes.
Right now.
I'll fucking do it.
No. So.
I didn't know you were into that.
Whoa.
Oh, also,
Step
just
off.
now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah.
if you own this Airbnb, we will move this couch. We will put it back
Yes,
where it's
this
supposed to go.
That's what I was kind of getting around to. This Airbnb in Waxahachie,
Oh,
owned by
yes.
the lovely Terry.
Oh, I have no idea.
Terry, I think was the name.
No clue.
So Terry from Waxahachie, thank you so much for
Absolutely.
allowing us to use this space. We love it. It was perfect.
I
It
plan
was-
on renting this with my children.
Yes,
I
it will
absolutely
be.
love this spot.
Yeah, 100% true. So
I will not be
thank
renting
you.
the one that I rented with my children.
Oh,
Not child safe.
Oh no! Oh dear. Well, we're not there. We are here. So
Yes,
let's
I
go.
know.
But so that's that was the one kind of recommendation thing I was gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna double check times. Y'all talk about something for like 5 minutes. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is something that I can talk about with you. Hi, bud.
Your head is literally behind the floor. Anyway, go on.
All right.
So,
What's up?
dad to dad, when
Yeah.
do you think is a good time to give your kid a phone?
You're asking the wrong person. I'm
I
going to be
know.
honest. All right, so my son starts middle school next year.
Really?
Yeah, 5th grade is middle school in my district
Okay,
for some
okay.
fucking reason.
That's
So
weird. but
it
yeah.
is weird. We're thinking that is cell phone time. He's going to be staying after school clubs and whatnot. I
Yeah.
want him to be able to text me and be like, hey, I'm staying for this club, or fuck it, I'm just going to go home. Like, so that would mean he is 9 turning 10.
Mhm.
That feels like the line to me.
Okay. So, when I was a kid, I got my first phone when I was 8 years old.
Which,
Is
that's young.
My
It's-
little sister had gotten the phone at the same time. She was 6 years old.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so she's like a year and a half younger than me.
Ran right into the
So I don't know exactly when she got it, but what me and my wife decided to do, because we got the opportunity to get an extra line, is that we ended up checking we had gotten the line, like, what was it, 3-4 months ago? Okay, and we were just kind of like, okay, is our son ready to have a phone? We kind of tested them, got things going, and then we talked to them, like, hey, you're gonna get a phone. This is the whole thing with it. If we call you, answer.
Yeah.
If you we're gonna set it up where you can't just buy things. Like,
Yeah,
you
oh,
buy your
absolutely. Yeah, you got to
games,
do the
et
child
cetera.
safety stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
like we have all the child's it texts us if anything goes on, and he's got like a time cut off.
Oh,
right
okay.
now he's on vacation, so he doesn't have to do that.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, but it has been so nice to be able to call him.
Yeah,
Because
that is.
for those that don't know, my son is like on the spectrum.
Yeah.
He deals with that things, and sometimes it's just hard to hear him. When we call him on the phone, it is so nice to hear him like just talk clearly,
That's awesome.
and to like hear that like in his voice there's happiness in it.
Oh, I love
And it's
that.
just been so sweet, and it's just every time I hear him, it's like, "Hi, Dad." I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm dying! I'm dying! This kid is so good. I love my son."
You nerds talking about your kids?
fucking talking about my children.
What
But yeah,
lame
so like, I hope that happens to you when you give your son.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Ace is, I don't know how to word it. Ace is not a, he does not give a fuck. Ace doesn't give a shit about, like, anything. Like,
Found a way to word it.
yeah.
Check.
No, sincerely, Ace is so just like, yeah, no, man, like, that's just what's happening. Like, he goes with the flow with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Grayson's the one I'm worried about. Grayson's also not
Oh, yeah.
technically in it. We never got him diagnosed.
Yeah.
Long story short, a doctor looked at us and said, that child has ADHD. Do not get that in writing, because then he's going to get a bunch of weird treatment in the school system.
Right.
So
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
How Connecticut works is the second there is a diagnosis, you are on an IEP.
Really?
There is no other, like, even if you're doing perfectly fine in class, you have an IEP ran. So
you have to start doing the classes and stuff like this.
yeah, we have to see how he's doing before we do anything.
Yeah.
See, I think in Tennessee, you get diagnosed with ADHD and you just go immediately to the electric chair.
I
think
I'm so proud you fought back.
Yeah, I know. It was a struggle. No, but like
They zapped him 12 times.
in Tennessee, it really is just like not the same thing as that, but like you automatically are on like a bunch of like shit lists if you're diagnosed, especially with jobs.
Yes.
Because jobs are already like, oh, you're ADHD. That means you're not going to be like paying the most attention, which means that we're probably not. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
which means that we're probably not going to like give you like employee benefits, but like at the same time, there's new. What is it? At the same time, if you have ADHD at a job, you can get accommodations.
Yeah.
You can't get
It's
benefits.
just there's
You can't get medical for it, but you can get accommodations at some places.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I talked to your daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, they're FaceTiming
Oh, you're on
right
the
now.
phone right
Yeah.
now.
yeah. There
Isn't
you
it
go.
great? Like,
Oh my god, she's adorable.
I
like,
know.
not to interrupt, I don't know what you're saying, but oh my god, your daughter's adorable.
No, that was basically it. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I got diagnosed, I didn't get diagnosed until I want to say I was probably like 9 or 10
Okay.
and such, and I did get put on medication like
Wow,
really
you've been
early.
diagnosed that long.
Yeah.
I did.
The thing that like you can understand why it was so shitty when the doctor was just like, "Hey, you don't have it anymore. You have to go get tested." And then the system was just fucked
Yeah.
for
Oh,
adults.
good God.
Yeah. So for like 3 years, I was unmedicated, unable to I was just raw dogging that shit for so long.
Yeah.
It sucks.
As the
Dude.
kids would say.
Yeah.
Raw dogging
even, like,
ADHD.
Because we were around for you to hop back on the medication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like there was a very distinct difference.
Oh,
like,
yes.
not just in like your behavior, your mood. Like you like became so much like happier. Like if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been great, and it's so nice to finally be back onto it and that such. But like when I was younger, I did get on an IEP, and
Yeah.
I was already like diagnosed with dyslexia
Yep.
when I was younger, so I was used to taking like speech classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I got into junior high, I kind of got to this point where I was just like, I'm tired of doing this shit. So I'm gonna just work my ass off for this year and then not ever have to do these classes again.
There you go.
And so I went like, you know what, buckle down, and I ended up not getting out in junior high at like I think it was 8th or 7th or 8th grade. I had a 12th grade reading level at that point.
There you go. Fuck yeah.
There you
So
go.
and then I never read again.
Now it's audiobooks. Audiobooks are the shit.
Honestly, like I should read more often.
This is how, like, same but different. Like, I was in my gifted program at my school, and I loved reading when I was in that program.
Yeah.
I brought a book with me that
have
I
not
have
touched
been
it.
listening to the audiobook for, and I bought the physical book so I could read along. I haven't touched it this entire trip. That's...
I had an anime that I was gonna watch this entire time, and then me and my wife have just been listening to the new Sleep Token album.
So good.
Oh my
so
god,
good.
it's so good. We've just been jamming out to it the entire trip. By the way,
Never heard
me
of
and my
Sleep
wife, we drove 18 hours
Yes, you
plus in like a 2-day format. So
Yep.
we drove down 8, 9, 10 hours, and then stopped at my mom's house. I got more of a tattoo on this.
Oh, there you go.
fucking
Dippy will add it in post.
Yeah.
No, stop telling me to add things in post. I'm right here. I'm not going to do it.
I'm looking at the camera. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
Don't you do it either.
Get in the fucking car.
Get in the comments. Get in the comments. What is that from?
Yeah.
Oh,
drop
yeah.
it.
It's Independently Mulligan. Get in the comments.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Reich.
Really quick of anime. I just finished the novelization of the first issue of Solo Leveling.
Really?
So good.
Oh,
my god. Like,
Dude, did you see that Solo Leveling won Anime of the Year?
Really?
oh,
Yes,
I
they
think
did.
Okay.
It just got I think they either announced it today or yesterday.
Okay,
I
first
just
of all,
saw the video.
who determines anime of the year?
Dono?
Dono. Singularly, Dono is the
It's
anime
like
of the year.
Crunchyroll rule.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
obviously there's different, there's other reward systems.
Yeah.
and
No,
stuff
like,
that.
but yeah.
Like Furin got Anime of the Year from another
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
Yeah, but like,
So what did
Leveling
Solo Leveling get animated from?
Fucking don't
I think
know. God.
Faerun, which I haven't seen. I don't know.
I think it got
Have you
Crunchyroll's
seen it?
animated.
Yeah.
I haven't
Free
seen
Rein.
it, but I know it's
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's so good.
Isn't
Oh,
it
have
like
you?
It's the
Dragon
perfect
inspired?
example. It's very fantasy.
Like gothic?
It's like the perfect example of like a high level D&D campaign
Okay.
being run long periods over time with like time skips and travel
Oh, okay.
and like years over time because each one of the characters are absolutely fucking broken.
Okay.
Like literally the biggest heavy hitters that you can see, and you get like this in-depth kind of like of their personalities, and you get to see how an elf views life
Okay.
as you, a human, realizing the things that she missed out on, and her
Yeah.
just being like, okay, I guess it was 100 years ago. I don't have to worry about like
Yeah.
it's too late to have that emotion. And you're
Huh.
just like, fuck, man. Like, it
That's
breaks
okay.
you,
All
but
right,
it's
I have to
also
check it out.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's got such amazing music to it. And, like, the characters in it,
Yeah.
oh my god, they're, like, fantastic. And the two young kids you just know are going to end up together. They're,
Yeah.
like, it's very cute dynamic with everything.
Yeah.
And seeing how... It's also a telling of, like, how people treat their heroes over time. Because
Check it
the original, the first basis of the first episode
Yeah.
is Frieren is one of the great heroes of the to defeat the demon race
Okay.
and save the country,
Right.
and she ventured with the Party of Legend.
Okay.
And so you start out with like them coming back and telling like a little bit of like what happened is like, hey, we slayed the Demon King. You don't
There you
get to
go.
see that
Oh,
fight.
okay.
And so it's like the end of their campaign.
And then what
and
happens
then it's
next?
like
Yeah.
this elf keeps living
Yeah.
and then finds a new party. Sorry. This elf keeps living and finds a new party, and
Yeah.
then she goes back to the different places 100, 150 years
Yeah.
So-
later. Sorry.
Someone is gonna make a physical bit, and it's going, and I'm not gonna expect it. And it's gonna be great.
But like, you get to see her being like, oh yeah, I remember doing this, and people being like, oh yes, the great heroes and everything like that, not realizing that she is the great mage
I love
for the
that.
longest
Okay.
time, and it's just not her just being like, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. It's lovely and it's great. And some people like you get to see like children become adults. And,
Huh.
Yeah. So I recommend seeing it. I don't really think that I spoiled very much just by
Yeah.
saying that.
No. I'll check it out. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So Dono's media recommendation of the week is
Yeah,
it's
I think I
free
did
Aaron.
that like forever ago when it first came out. But
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Okay, if this is something that will fill out this episode, like extended media recommendations.
Yeah.
I just watched
Final Destination 2.
Oh really?
We did. We watched that.
Okay,
I've seen
listen.
it now.
Oh, have you? You
Yeah.
checked it
I
out?
have.
Love
it's
that.
one
Okay.
of the logs, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Allow me to talk about the three Final Destination movies I have watched.
One,
For
two,
like
No.
Bloodlines 1 and 2.
He
Okay.
went
In
and
that
saw
order.
the newest one without
Oh,
seeing
I
any of
haven't
the
seen you
others.
go see that.
So
So good.
before this trip, myself and my mother were going down to the theater, and we're like, okay, what movie are we gonna watch? And we weren't really jazzed about anything. And then she said that Final Destination Bloodlines is in theaters. So I'm like, okay. I was planning on watching the rest of them anyway. Might as well go watch that one. First of
The
all,
good thing is that they're not really connected.
they're not.
They're very
They're
connected.
not.
Like,
they're,
the
they're
first
like
three are kind
they
of, and
are.
Blood.
No, they
Bloodlines.
Mine is? Okay.
No,
Bloodlines.
they are, but at the same time, like they can stand alone on their own.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Bloodlines absolutely stands alone on its own. Even if you have even a shred of what Final Destination is, without even having seen any of the rest of them, go watch Bloodlines. That's my recommendation. That's the recommendation for this episode. Both of you. I can't look in two places at once. But like either way.
We do this every time.
Gesturing to camera, a new emotion discovered. But so I watched Bloodlines and I was like, oh, that was really cool. Like it's put together in such a way that it is a masterclass in foreshadowing.
Yes.
You know, as most of the rest of the
exactly what
series,
it is.
as most of the rest of the series is, you know, if you do not know a single thing about foreshadowing in movie making, watch any Final Destination movie. It will probably do it well.
Yeah.
But Bloodlines does it really, really well because it does some subversions of foreshadowing as well, and it's well put together. I watched Final Destination 1 after that.
Yes.
And I thought, okay, I'm going into this knowing that Bloodlines was an attempt to tie all of them into one timeline in one universe, like, if it hadn't already. Like, so watching 1 after Bloodlines was interesting.
Yeah.
Intriguing, unique. I can see why Final Destination as a franchise was something that people were interested in at the time. Because so many people told me, I watched Final Destinations, I could never drive behind a logging truck again. And I went into Final Destination 1 thinking, oh, this is
waiting
the
for
movie,
the log
waiting
truck.
for the
Yeah.
logging truck. I'm not even joking, I was waiting for the logging truck in Final Destination 1. And so the first couple of deaths happen, and I'm like, okay, where's the logging truck? And then the next couple happen, and I'm like, okay, but where's the logging truck? So I finished Final Destination 1 with no logging truck, and I'm like, okay, why were people talking about this one? Like, why are knowing that 1 is probably the most popular of the franchise?
Probably.
And there's no logging truck in it.
There's no logging.
But at the same time, I thought 1 was silly. But in a good way.
Yeah.
Silly in that, like, it was using the concept. It was developing the concept.
Yeah.
So, like, so in Final Destination Bloodlines, everything feels more like...
What?
Is it playing with your friendship bracelet we got from
Oh,
I
yeah.
am. I have been fidgeting with. Taylor got his friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
And I've been fidgeting with mine.
It's really great. I have to wear mine as a ring, but I already put it in the car.
Mine's over at my Airbnb because I wasn't gonna play it.
And I'm the true friend.
They will see this, I know. But Final Destination 1 was like filling out the concept by making death a poltergeist, basically.
Yeah, it's a poltergeist.
It really just is because of the creeping water and like, oh, it's gonna get him, and it gets him, and then it retracts back.
Yeah.
So there's no evidence of water left behind, which is so different from Bloodlines. Like there's evidence,
very much,
all of the evidence is there.
Yeah.
That's what I like more about Bloodlines than 1.
Yes.
Because in 1, everyone thinks it's Alex's fault. Alex, the main character.
Yeah.
But in Bloodlines, no one thinks it's anyone's fault. It's just happening.
Literally just accident.
It's just happening, and the person who knows why it's happening is not being listened to.
Yep.
But they're also not being made the perpetrator.
Yes.
So then we get down to Texas.
And then
And myself and Bradley watch Final Destination 2. How fucking stupid.
Okay, for context, I love all these movies. I love these movies so much. Final Destination 2, starring AJ Cook from Criminal Minds. She slaps. She's a great actress. It's a good movie.
So, Final Destination 2, I'm like, okay, so what is going to be the development from the first movie? And the development is everyone is more self-aware,
yes,
which makes it worse. It makes it so much worse when they're like, oh my god, I was on that bus that killed that chick.
Did I talk about my favorite character in both 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Which is the mortician.
Oh, 100%.
Because what the fuck, dude? Like, he just comes in, he's like, hey, you want to see a dead body?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this doesn't happen.
Dono, wait for Bloodlines then.
Yeah. Bloodlines, check out Bloodlines.
Like,
but
the mortician is the chillest dude, but also
he's
the
so
fucking
creepy.
one.
Yeah.
Tony Todd, wonderful actor.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. He just died not long ago. But Tony Todd,
The poltergeist finally got him.
yeah. I mean, he probably literally did. He did all of the Final Destination movies up to this point, and then died. But 2, there's a scene that I audibly groaned at, which was everyone is in a car going to the hospital because they believe that
if this woman gives birth,
then the cycle will be broken. But like they're in the car and they're realizing like I was like on the bus that killed that chick. Oh, I was supposed to be the substitute teacher for this lady who got stabbed by this kid. Oh, there's like, and everyone is realizing that they're tied to one of the deaths in Final Destination 1, and I'm looking at my TV going, I'm like leaning back in my chair and just, it's so contrived. It's
fun.
silly. It's
Especially,
so
what
silly.
they said was just like, oh, I was supposed to die in that situation, and that person died instead.
Yes. But that's also because
didn't
they're
die
like,
before, so then it's just
Yeah,
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
it's still death is chasing them.
So you know,
And-
3 has NASCAR.
I know,
Three does have
I've seen a compilation on YouTube of someone put together quote unquote NASCAR moments, which is just every time in pop culture, in like decently known pop culture, that NASCAR is referenced.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this? And and then the car starts flipping and a tire comes off and smashes a woman in the face. Like,
We're definitely watching 3 tonight.
yeah, I think that's just the confirmation there. But like, oh god, just Final Destination 2. I've talked about my scoring system before. Bloodlines, I gave a 91. I thought it was
Really?
really
You
good.
put it that
Yes,
high? Okay.
yes. For the first time I'd ever watched a Final Destination movie, I was not disappointed at all.
It was a
I
good movie.
loved it. Final Destination 1, I think I gave it a flat 80. Like, it was silly. It makes sense. Like, you know, like, it's silly, but it makes sense. They're
Yeah.
just filling out the concept. Final Destination 2, I gave a 61. Stop it.
I'm just backing you up.
It's just like every time that he does it, you're just gonna zoom in on him.
No, I'm not. We're giving me things to do. No, but like.
Hey Dippy, can we cut to Stealthy just nodding their head really quick?
Now I have to ask Stephanie for a clip.
Hey Stealthy, can we get some B-roll? I know you're on your
Granted, we
honeymoon
did
right
get
now.
the
Oh
great
my
freaking
God.
gift now that we are the great sticker that we have.
I ain't scared of no bitches. Guys, secretly I'm scared of bitches. Hey guys, what are bitches?
Those have to be the 3 next stickers on the shop.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
But
I
no.
did take the pictures of them. And say,
So-
fuck.
So Final Destination 2, I give a 61, which
I didn't do it. I didn't.
and you did though.
No,
you
why
did
not
though.
69?
Party toads.
Why not
We can
69?
talk about that for a second too. But Final Destination 2, I gave a 61 because I thought it was so stupid. I still liked it, but I thought it was really, really stupid.
Yeah.
Like closer to mediocre than good.
Yeah.
Like, I would still recommend you watch it though.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna watch one of the Final Destination movies, you're gonna watch all of them because it's
Is number 2 the one with the roller coaster?
No, that's
number
4.
3 is the one
That's
with the
4.
roller.
Okay,
4?
I've never seen 4.
I thought 3 was NASCAR. 4
3
is roller
has
coaster.
the roller coaster
Okay.
on the poster.
All right, so 3 is roller coaster, 4 is NASCAR.
Okay.
No.
So, wait.
No. NASCAR is in 3. It's the premonition
No.
is on the roller coaster. What am I talking about? I haven't even watched it.
Yeah,
We're
no.
going to watch Final Destination 3 to confirm.
I
Yeah.
can't remember. Yeah. It's
I think 4 is NASCAR.
Either way.
the roller coaster.
No, 3 definitely is the roller coaster.
Okay. So it's got the girl and the guy.
No. Either way, Final Destination 2, I recommend it.
So I'm on 5 then. Is
Are
what
you?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I'm at right now.
Oh, you've already seen.
I forgot that I had seen, like, I know I had seen the roller coaster one, then I'm like, oh yeah, wait, NASCAR is a whole different one.
Yeah. Oh, so you're up to 5. 5's really good.
Yeah.
I like 5.
How did you
Okay.
finish 4?
You're talking to someone.
What? No?
No.
Okay, so we have to finish 4.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Our third guest of the episode, Courtney, Donald's wife.
Watch a movie tonight.
It's true, we could finish them.
There you go.
We
You
could
guys
get 4
are
and then
watching
5.
a movie tonight.
Huh?
What?
I'm fine. No,
what are you
you're
talking-
fine. I'll-
Dad,
you
You
fucking-
wanted
what
to
are
get
you-
into what else we're doing tonight?
I-
No.
You know, you have
We're
to
gonna
fucking
cut
say
that
it.
one.
all
We're
right?
recording an episode. Anyway.
By the way,
Thank
if you, just for people to know, Courtney's not my best friend.
Ouch! I'm right here.
Okay, the funny thing is,
Yeah.
when you guys were talking about the whole, like, girls flirting with you and them thinking that you're flirting with girls
Yeah.
and stuff, and you're like, I was just being nice, that's how I am.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yes,
like,
you
like,
get it.
It's like, and he's gone, there's been so many times where he's been like, you seemed a little flirty there, and I'm like, yeah, probably. Because I'm, like, nice, but he's, like, used to it now.
Yeah.
I'm just really nice with, like, everyone.
VOD watchers love you to death. Courtney pointed at Donna when she said he. So just to clarify.
Oh, what other he would it be?
flirts with me, she's gonna fucking murder them.
Just full check, just so if you sit back and watch this video, I did lay my head in his lap. Please don't kill me.
Oh no,
But,
that's a
there-
later
okay,
you
to
problem.
give you an
He's not
example,
waking up in the morning.
That's a post-production you problem.
Yes.
To give you an example of how feral she can be.
Yeah.
There's a girl, so I work at a gas station. One of the customers came in, and we were going back and forth, and she was like, here's my ID, because she was buying like cigarettes or something like that. She's just like, don't I look like a lot better since I've lost weight? I'm like, yeah, that's great. And we went back and forth. I'm like, I've actually dropped, like, I'm down almost 100 pounds. And like, don't you think I think I look pretty good? And she's like, damn right. Like, looked me up and down, and it was just like, I just became stunned. I'm just like, okay, have a lovely day. And I'm just like, she just like fucking made me. She made me a piece of meat. And I was like, oh. And I texted her, and she's like, I'm coming over and I'm gonna murder that.
Find you a girl who will treat you like Courtney treats Dom.
Find you a woman that'll turn you into a piece of meat.
So that Courtney can come and kill you. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you, Courtney.
Love ya. Alright, anyway.
Alright, so my media recommendation.
Extended media
My
recommendation.
extended media recommendation.
Go ahead.
Lord of the
If
Rings
you-
extended edition.
I've still never seen any Lord of the Rings. So if you I've not seen any Lord of the Rings.
Oh God, you didn't know this?
I've never
I
seen
have not.
I've
zero
gotten
Lord
this
of the
close
Rings.
to. I've gotten
I've
this.
watched the Lord of the Rings with my
And
wife.
I've gotten this close to strangling this man because of this.
And the
He has-
only Star Wars film I've seen is Rogue One.
Ugh!
Yes.
Like, you see what I mean?
That's honestly the perfect one to
It is
start
a
with.
good
It is
one. It's a good
Rogue
movie.
One, I will give you the credit where it's due. Rogue One is like one of the best new
Yeah.
Star Wars projects that you could have watched.
Yeah.
Don't bother with anything other than the mainline series.
Okay.
Like, it really is
The
just
prequels
like
you can
pick and
skip.
choose.
So, what was it? The person that did the voice for
Jar Jar?
No, not Jar Jar. He's really popular within the Jedi Force games, and he helped to do.
Oh, I know
Wars.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's from Shameless, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe he's in Shameless.
Sure.
Is he in Shameless?
Is it?
Yeah, it's
He's got like the deep voice. and
Yeah,
shit.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And he did the voice for Death Star or Darth Sidious or something.
Darth Sidious.
Okay.
Yeah, he did Darth Sidious in the video games.
All right, then no, not the guy
And
from
then
Shameless.
Oh,
did
okay.
Black Star or something like that. I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed by freaking.
Blackstar from Soul Eater.
Soul
Yo! I'm gonna take down gods. I love Soul
By
Eater.
the way,
I love Soul Eater as well.
which like Fire Force is on their last season, and it's gonna transfer. Into
I am not. All right, I'm not ready. I restarted Fire Force because
Dude,
like
they have literally the last season is dropping so many hints that it's actually connected to fucking Soul Eater. In the last little bit, I'm just like, holy shit, it's coming together.
Yeah, I
like and they're doing it beautifully.
I saw that the first episode of season 3 was released. My best friend, his name is Alec, texted me and he's like, I am so fucking confused. Restart the show before you watch it. Like,
Yeah.
so
I had like just restarted it
Oh, there
like
you
a
go.
month
Yeah.
beforehand, so
Perfect.
I was ready for season 3.
Soul
So
Eater is like the only anime that I've watched beginning to end, and the only manga that I have that I've read
What were we
beginning
talking
to
about
almost.
right before we started talking about that.
what?
Lord of the Rings is
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yes, the guy
who does Darth Sidious.
Yes, he does like the voice for it. He does like a bunch of different voices and shit like that.
Right.
But
Ooh.
he came out with his personal preference of how to watch the Star Wars franchise.
Oh, right, the machete
So
order.
he literally said, what is it? You can do Clone Wars.
Mm.
So you can watch the first movie, watch Clone Wars with your kids.
Yeah.
Then go into the Clone War like movie.
Okay.
Because then it makes the movie make sense.
Right.
Because you realize just how pissed off Anakin is. Like,
Yeah.
And he's so valid. Like in the movie, it doesn't do justice.
Okay.
And shit. And then from there, you can watch. Actually, no. It's supposed to be the first 3. You can do Rogue One first, or like not the first 3, but like
Rogue One, 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Then you do Clone Wars.
Okay.
Then you do the first one, Clone Wars. You get to understand Anakin.
Yeah.
Then you do Clone Wars itself.
Uh-huh.
And then your kids like essentially are just like, oh, I know who Darth Vader is.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Yeah.
Like Anakin's. Fuck. I gotta look this up because I'm getting it fucking wrong. Okay,
Right.
cut this.
We're not cutting it. It's
I
a live
fucked up.
show.
I'm gonna have to look this
It's-
up again.
it's
but
always
it's such
a live
good
show.
recommendation to be able to understand and see how
Okay,
it goes.
I will.
Yeah.
I will look it up. Yeah.
There's
Because-
also machete order, which is fun.
What is machete order?
Machete order is like the way that a lot of fans like. I think it's called machete order because it cuts a lot of bullshit
Okay.
and like slices through to the main story.
Okay.
Like you get all of you get basically all of Anakin
Yeah.
and like his story throughout the franchise.
Yeah.
And like, you okay? Yeah. Machete order is like it basically just cuts a lot of bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's right in the fridge. The smart
Yeah.
part.
Ooh, careful. You've butted the mic. Oh. Hello? That was bad. I needed to lower that in post. Anyway, but machete order. Scooch over a little bit. So machete order is basically like this order that you do 4, then 5, then I think you skip 1, you watch 2 and 3, then you get 6, and then home the rest of the way 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
It was like if you even
Yeah,
want
we
to
got time
watch
to guess
it.
one still.
Oh yeah,
You guys do?
yeah we do.
Well, no, we have to like write a message. And make it
Ooh,
honest.
careful.
It's fine. It's
There
fine.
you go.
All right. So my media pick.
Yes. Let's.
Look up right now in another tab. Just go look up highlights for the TCU playoff game, the semifinals of college baseball.
Okay, this is real. This is real. This
So-
is like the best story. This is the story from this trip we will do in this episode.
All right. So this is we.
I was not there.
Yeah,
No,
this
no.
is all us. Dono,
Yeah.
you get to
Dippy-
hear. So we will format this like we are telling Dono, but this is also for them.
Okay.
So
Dippy and
okay.
I wanted to go look at the stadiums.
Globe Life Field,
Globe Life
home
Field.
of the Texas Rangers. Go Rangers!
So-
I've like Rangers are going to be one of my MLB teams when I start MLB because of this trip. Go Rangers!
So-
Anyway,
Yes, and there ended up being the playoffs for college baseball going on.
Big 12 specifically.
Yeah, the Big 12.
Yeah.
So we were like, fuck it, let's go. It's me, Dippy, and Taylor. Stealthy. And the first game, West Virginia and
Arizona. West Virginia was ranked number 1. Arizona was ranked number 4. So coming into this, Arizona is like all 4 of the teams that were playing that day had first round byes from the baseball playoff, and all 4 of them beat the people that won in week 1. So it wasn't exciting for that purpose, but it was exciting because when we got there, Arizona was already winning like 4 to 1, 4 to nothing, 4 to 1. So we get general admission seats.
Yes, but so we ended up sitting behind the mom of one of the pitchers for West Virginia.
That was a cool moment.
Which, not only a cool moment, immediately made us West Virginia fans.
Like, go West Virginia Mountaineers. We are West Virginia Mountaineers fans because of this game. Yeah.
Chase
Meyer.
Chase Meyer, your mom is the shit.
Shout out to Chase Meyer. We hope you go far.
99.
Number 99.
But that being said, me, Dono, and Taylor were the loudest motherfuckers.
Dono was there?
Oh, me, Dippy, and Taylor were the loudest motherfuckers in this stadium. Like by a mile.
I ended up a couple of times doing one of my, and this is terrible for the microphone, like cheers, and that reverberated off the back wall, off the front wall, and back to me.
Yeah.
It was a stadium rattler of a cheer that everyone in the stadium heard and nobody was a fan of.
So,
I was literally so loud. I was the only person whose cheer could be heard.
And if you look up highlights reels for that game, you will probably see us because we were on the Jumbotron, not exaggerating, probably 6 times.
Probably.
Like,
yeah. Like,
just being the loudest people in there, they kept showing us on the
being
Jumbotron.
the loudest people, being the most active people.
Yes.
Like, there are so many people that were watching that game that were just like there to like, okay, it's game time. You've got to beat these folks, and we've got to move on.
Yeah,
and
we're just there for the love of the game.
For the love of the game, and we're just like, woo!
But so that game finishes up. West Virginia lost by a landslide.
By a landslide. It was kind of awful.
But then TCU versus
Kansas.
Kansas was the next game, and TCU is the local.
Shout out
team.
TCU Horned Frogs. We're all
Horned Frogs.
TCU Horned Frogs fans because of this game. Go TCU Horned Frogs.
And this is where the wheels fell off the car.
Yes.
I started quite loudly heckling every batter I could. we moved our seats so we were like 4 rows away behind home plate.
Yeah, you just sent a picture. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We will never get better baseball seats ever again.
Yes.
Probably.
So I started heckling the shit out of the opposite team because I was rooting for TCU.
Yeah.
Which then sparked a guy in front of us to heckle just as much as I was.
Shout out to that guy. We did not get your name.
What a fucking man. What a guy.
We did not get
We
your name.
won that game.
At that game, comment in the chat.
Okay, but like the next day, yesterday, right?
Yesterday.
Yeah, me and Dippy got recognized at the fucking store.
Yeah. Really?
Somebody stopped Dippy at the store and was like, "Were you at the baseball game yesterday? I saw your face on the
Is that
jumbotron."
big fucking stadium that's right over there?
Yeah, the Globe
Yeah.
Life Field.
Shit.
Yeah, that's it,
I saw
yeah.
that. I was like, holy fuck, that
Yeah.
thing's huge.
Yeah.
Oh no!
the
That's
big
a
one.
that's a fucking high school stadium.
Yeah. I saw
Yeah,
it. I was like,
here.
is that the high school?
Yeah, that's
no,
the
the
high
one
school.
over
Yeah,
here
why?
in town.
Yeah.
That's a high school.
That's Lumpkin Stadium for Waxahachie High School.
Oh my
Yeah, I can't
God.
believe it. Yeah.
It's everything is bigger in Big surprise of the trip. Everything is bigger in
Sincerely.
Texas. 100% true.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally, there were high school stadiums that look like college level stadiums.
Yeah. Dude, I've seen college level stadiums that look worse than that.
Yeah.
I know.
Like,
All right.
freaking, I don't even think that my local college looks that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that being said, go look up highlights. You will probably hear us. The best heckles of the night. It started with a foul ball that I started screaming at the top of my lungs that it went the wrong way.
Way.
It wasn't the best heckle, but my favorite heckle was a dude that fouled it probably like 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
And you just hear me at the top of my lungs, real nice of you giving the ball to all the kids chasing it. And you see him bow his head.
He actually found it. One of the best ones, one of the really good ones was the guy in front of us went 5 deep. Like
Yeah,
5
5 years in, he was
And
gone.
so
yeah.
he started turning around to us and giving us chance to do. He turned around at us and told us, "All right, next chant is Joe Dirt."
Yeah,
and
the
we were
pitcher kept like
"What?"
throwing the ball into the dirt.
No, like he said Joe Dirt, right? And so he had thrown like high and low a couple of times, but he said next chant is Joe Dirt. And like Nostradamus, the next pitch, the pitcher
Straight
threw
in the fucking dirt.
into the dirt in front of home plate. So we start chanting Joe Dirt, Joe Dirt, and you see the pitcher like shake his head and like really like punch his hand into his glove with the ball,
And then proceed to throw it in the dirt for 5 pitches in a row.
Yeah, like 5 fucking pitches in a row. This Kansas Jayhawks pitcher could not keep it out of the dirt. It was so funny. So, but the best one, the absolute best one. Shout out to the stranger. We didn't get your name either because you were a ghost.
You won the game.
This
was
the
you.
game. Yeah. Behind, we were jeering, you know, and we had a peach mango rum.
They drank. I did not.
A peach mango rum and a red, white, and blue rum. Me and Stealthy had. And so we're cheering and jeering, and then all of a sudden behind us, I see someone in the corner of my eye just walking along, getting out of the stands. And they get to right about here, and I hear him go, "Public school!" And I'm like, what the fuck? I turn, and I look over my shoulder this way, no one. I look over my shoulder this way, this guy is tipping his cap with a giant grin on his face, and just walking along. And the beer man turns around to us and is like, "Was that one of you?" And I'm like, "Don't look at me,
No,
look at
that
him.
guy.
Look at him." And I point, and he's not there. He's
gone.
like 3 sections further down. He like ran. I swear he ran. And he then like tips his hat again when we're pointing at him, and beer guy goes, "Yeah, public school."
So yes, go look up highlights of this game. You will hear us.
Probably.
Yes.
They might modify the audio. Like, I don't even know. I haven't checked. But it's a really...
Hey, Dippy, can we just cut to it?
Yeah, play that clip.
36th start of the year tonight. Little blooper down the line.
Wow, that's awesome. No, because that's how cutting works.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Dippy literally just went there and then like played a clip and then nothing.
Yeah.
It's just for like 5 seconds.
Oh,
Quiet.
you gotta fuzz it.
Dono,
They're gonna
Thank
see
you,
it.
Dono,
They're gonna
thank
see
you
it.
for
I
explaining
know.
the
Oh my god. Yeah, so
right.
extended highlights
Yes.
of TCU v Kansas.
Yeah.
Or swap that around. May 23rd, 2025. Like, go watch it. It's fun. Oh, God.
All right, we should probably start wrapping.
Let me
Yeah.
check time. Y'all
Okay.
talk about something else. Ooh! Just for like 2 minutes.
Tell me when to stop.
No. Stop. Wait. Oh God.
We should start wrapping up. We should start wrapping up. Okay. Yeah. So that's our extended like recommendations. Just the quickest Dapper draft in the world.
Yeah,
Each
it's
of us get
literally-
one pick.
One pick.
2 picks.
Two picks.
2 picks.
We are picking Army of Two that are going into a brawl.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That
Wait,
fantasy movie.
we're
Army of
doing
Two
a draft. I need one item to finalize this draft. I have it in my pocket. The D20 for the D20
yes.
for order. All right, I'm just gonna roll it on the ground. You won't see it. We will.
All right,
That's
you
a
got
12 for me.
All right.
All right. That's a 19 for you. Dono, get it. That's a 20! Oh my God, you can't see it, but he got a fucking net 20. That's incredible.
Hey, Dad, can you cut to a picture of a D?
Can you cut to a picture of a D? I can't use my phone. It's recording. So Army of Two.
Okay.
You go. So you.
Dono,
and you
Dadly,
and me
Diddy.
Okay.
For Army of Two
Going into a brawl
to
against
go
each
alongside. To go alongside us as well.
other. No, our
You're just
teams are
sending
fighting
me-
each other.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
From fantasy, from
Yeah, fantasy.
just primarily fantasy.
I'm trying to remember a character's name. Dwarf from Lord of the Rings. Gimli.
Oh,
I'm taking Gimli.
fuck!
Gim-
You literally
okay.
took my first choice.
You want to pick
I'm
her on the
taking
back?
Gimli.
Yeah.
I was worried you're gonna take mine because we've talked a lot.
Yeah.
Hellboy.
Oh.
Like Hellboy absolutely is my number one pick.
God.
And so I just need to think of somebody that can team up with Hellboy real well.
Okay.
That means I gotta find a
If
shooter.
I were to
This is any kind of fantasy?
Any fantasy.
Okay,
like
cool.
fiction,
Yeah.
because I wanted to kind of go with like a superhero.
Oh gee. Oh, I didn't.
Do you want to like exclude superhero?
I thought we were doing
What
like
superhero?
Like high fantasy?
like high fantasy.
Yeah.
Not like modern fantasy. Granted, like
Oh, so no Hellboy.
Would
I
Hellboy
think
be,
it's
like,
early enough
high
that it's okay because he's been around since like the 60s. No,
He's been around since World War II.
Yeah. So
How do you feel? Okay, Ghost Rider.
I'm okay. with that.
I'm okay
You're
with
okay
Ghost
with
Rider.
Ghost
because
Rider?
he's from
Yeah.
way back when you can get like the Hell Knight Ghost Rider.
He's
Yeah.
also just like Ghost Rider out of superheroes is real fantasy vibe.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
absolutely is.
Okay.
Ghost Rider. Wait, really?
Yeah, Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Stare of Death, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh shit. I'm trying to think
I
here.
got this at the Ren Fair, by the way. I'll
Okay.
try to zoom in on that as best I can.
I
I
did
did
it
it myself.
Any fantasy? Any?
Yeah, any fantasy.
Go for
And you chose a shooter.
Yeah, I chose a
Okay,
shooter.
And I've got already frontline then.
Yeah.
You've got a good like midpoint.
Yeah.
I gotta go with a range guy
Yeah.
because if we're allowing guns, I'm gonna go Percival Derolo.
Kowalski von Duselstein with the role of the third.
Yes.
Bully! Percy from Critical Role.
Yes.
Oh,
Campaign
okay.
one.
Alright, yep.
Great fucking pick.
Great
by the
pick.
way. Love that.
Versatility. He's also like able to do frontline stuff because he is a fighter, but
Yeah.
not like with his accuracy within the gun, his tinkering ability. I think
Yeah.
he'd go well with actually having a dwarf companion to be able to create and like get things going.
Okay, yeah.
So I think they make like a really good team. Are they gonna win? I think that they could figure it the fuck out and get it done.
They're not winning because of my next pick.
Grant.
We've already talked about this show. I'm going with Death from Soul Eater.
Oh,
Fucking-
man.
Like Death the Kid?
No,
Or
Death. No,
just
I'm going with his
Lord,
dad.
Lord Meister Death.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lord Meister
Okay,
like-
if you can get out of the city.
It's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
You did, yeah. You got it. He
He's
is
soulbound
He
to
is
the city.
soulbound.
Okay,
to
alright,
the
so
city.
you want to go with that? Because
He
the whole
is.
city is a giant mech suit.
I think that.
It,
The entire city's a mech
in
suit.
the grand scheme of things, Yes, but also he's very vulnerable when he's doing that. Like any team of two could find him in Death City and like take care of him, kinda. Like
They have to get through Hellboy.
they have a chance. They do.
They have to get
They
through a
do.
Hellboy.
I mean, the man that I just have to give like a good box of cigarettes to.
You're
and maybe
not
some
wrong.
wine.
He's not like Hellboy's not
Versus,
loyal
you
to
buy
me.
him.
So
It's
there's
like,
there are two choices that I'm kind of thinking of, and one of them is like classically written Van Helsing.
Okay.
Is already kind of a
Okay.
badass and
Yeah.
like has this deep-seated knowledge of like monsters and
Yeah.
I think
all
there
of these
is
other-
actually like a Marvel comic with Ghost Rider in that.
There is. Yeah, no, Van
There
Helsing.
is.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
that's
there
kind of
is.
awesome. And it fits Ghost Rider's web.
Yes.
The other thought is Domino. If you don't know who Domino
I
is.
don't know who
from
Domino,
from Deadpool.
Probably. That's the incarnation most people know. But Domino is basically a hero whose superpower is that they are supremely, unbelievably lucky.
Right.
They
yes.
they,
All right.
they can literally like bullshit their way through
Yeah.
any encounter because things will happen around them but
Yeah.
never to them unless it directly benefits them.
Okay.
Like it's such a fun idea for a hero that the fact that that hero debuted in Deadpool 2
Yeah.
is crazy.
Huh.
I love Domino. I don't know if you could ever do a full series with Domino, like a mini series or anything like that,
No.
but I would love to see it.
I
Both
know.
of your lights died, so there's
Oh,
gonna be a
whatever.
little lighting change, maybe. I don't know. Lights.
I'll try it later.
No, those are cameras. So
Action.
So I know that we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
On the topic, like right before I came here, I
Yeah.
did a lot of different things that I did. I went and bought the first 4 comics of Absolute Batman.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have heard anything on that, but Batman is not rich.
No.
Mm.
And it's
He
like,
runs around with a gun.
Yeah, I know.
He runs around with a gun.
Yeah.
And like
Batman with a
big
gun?
ass fucking hammer axe
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh.
Dude, it's like he is a man of the world and stuff. Like he works construction
Huh.
Yeah.
and shit. Like he's made all of his stuff from just like literal
Same kind of origin, though?
forging. Not
I mean, not
really.
rich.
He's
Yeah.
very-
No,
he's
not
a
rich,
little
but like
different.
his parents die.
Yeah, I think
Probably.
Probably.
I don't remember.
So. I think so. But,
I don't
yeah.
know.
But yeah, really good.
Absolutely.
I've heard
I
good things about it.
cannot
at
wait
least.
to read
Yeah.
those when I get home.
All right.
Okay.
To close this thing out, to wrap up the first fully IRL episode of the Dapper D's. Some
Hopefully
life.
not the last.
Hopefully not the last. Absolutely right. Thank you. Hopefully not the last. Let us thank a couple people, congratulate a couple of people, get some life advice, and we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
So first of all, congratulations to
Stealthy and Travis.
Stealthy and Travis. You are fully married up. Like round of applause to you. Yeah, I wish you many luck and adventures and love in your adventures. You are so cute together.
Adorable.
It
Travis,
really
I love
adorable.
Travis so much.
Yeah. Travis needs to come on the channel sometime.
Yes.
But congratulations to you two. We wish you much love and happiness. Second of all, I already did the people at the Airbnb, so
Yeah.
we don't have to cover that. Third of all, to the state of Texas. We're going broad here. This is the first time I've ever been to Texas.
Yeah.
We
Really?
did not disappoint.
Yeah.
Like you're
You haven't even gonna go get barbecue yet.
I
I
well,
mean,
we
pulled
did at the
pork.
Ren Fair.
Yeah.
We got pulled pork at the
Listen.
Ren Fair. That was pretty good stuff.
You need. Okay.
I
You need to go to like a smoke pit here.
will have to wait for next time because we got an early drive.
I got that. I know.
But yeah,
I get you.
so
Ugh.
state of Texas, you treated us
Well,
well.
I mean, you guys
Yeah,
got a
thank
long
you.
drive out of Texas.
Yeah, we got a
So if
long
you see
drive
a-
out.
a
Yeah.
smoke pit, you can stop there for lunch.
I think we'll be in Arkansas before
Yeah.
lunch.
Okay.
So
Most of the drive is Tennessee,
yeah,
unfortunately.
it really is. Like so,
Because you're all
there's
the way on the other side of Texas.
Yes.
there is that. So time of recording this is Sunday the 25th of.
Yes.
I don't know when
Sounds
this is
like
going
it.
to come out.
Yeah.
But as of right now, this is the happiest I have been
Yeah.
to be with my two best friends in the world. And I cannot wait for there to be more episodes with all three of us. And you guys have really supported it. Those of you who do watch and support, it's really awesome. Just like, thank you. But upcoming schedule
Dude, we
is
have no
not a
idea.
thing.
We don't.
It's not a thing. It's
We don't
not
know
a
when
thing.
this is gonna come out.
We don't know when it's gonna come out.
So we're not gonna talk about that.
Do you
Come
think-
back next Monday for another Dapper D's. I know that much.
Do you think we're wrapping in the next 2 minutes? Because I have to pee
We are.
so
We are.
bad.
Okay.
Just
Life
quick
advice.
life advice.
Life
and
advice.
we'll do the outro.
You go.
Find time to spend time with your friends.
And make content out of it.
Yeah,
Sometimes you get a crazy idea, and sometimes something fucking crazy comes from it. Which, like,
Yeah.
5 years ago, I was like, hey, I'm gonna start doing a Twitch channel and see, like, just want to play D&D with friends, and now
Now we're here. Now we're on a couch.
now we're on
on
a
a
couch
couch.
in person with each other, able to touch each other, and you guys have met my wife. You've talked to my kids.
Yeah.
I just talked to your daughter.
Like, fuck, I've hugged you.
Follow
This is
your
great.
dreams.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. I've been dadly. I'm gonna go pee.
I've been Dippy. I'm gonna go turn the cameras off.
And I'm Dono, and this is fucking awesome. Bye. Forcer puts it into play for the turn.
All right, welcome. This is Bradley. He's a great guy. He's part of the ANIpod. That's Dippy's group. And so I would highly recommend you taking the time, have some food, say hi to everyone,
appreciate it,
especially over here.
Yeah.
How's it going, Dippy?
Mission success.
Got him.
What is happening?
I couldn't get your fucking camera to work, so I'm using mine. I'll send you the message.
Surprise! What are you doing?
You will never guess.
No, you won't. I'm here on a dare.
Oh, okay.
So, or rather, as the result of a dare. Yeah. So, Robbie's buddy, Lee. Bradley. Lee. I was in a call with him and a couple others, and they were talking about this event.
1 a.m.
They were talking about this event.
Yep.
And they mentioned, like, you know,
Everyone in the call's gonna be here, right?
like, yeah, and I was there, and I was like, if only I didn't have to get a plane ticket to get up there. And they were like, then drive, then fly, then do blah, 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 blah. And I said, I'll tell you what, if you buy me a ticket, I'll go.
I'm Bradley.
So
nice to meet
he
you.
bought
Nice to
me a
meet you, too.
ticket 2 months ago.
Okay.
And this has been planned since then.
You've been holding it. We were together for a week.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
And I did not tell you.
And he didn't spill.
Oh my God.
So wait, all right. Where are you staying?
My
with
house.
them.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
I'm crashing at their house.
It's
Yeah.
it's are you up here?
I will be here.
Monday you're heading
Yeah, I will fly back on
Out of Logan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Welcome to the event.
I